Hi, my name is Hosti. I'm a fourth semester Alliance student at the Silicon Valley campus.
Hello, my name is Sayami Shah, and currently I am in Vancouver and I'm doing Masters in Computer Science and I'm in my second semester. First question is, tell me something specific about your hometown you enjoy doing.
Sure. I really like to go and have tapas at one of my favorite restaurants called Orchard City Kitchen. After that, I usually like to walk to Aki's and get swirlies, which is kind of like a 7-Eleven slushie, but it has alcohol in it. And then we like to get those to go with my friends, and we like to walk around downtown and listen to live music and enjoy our slushies.
Super fun.
So if you were to use 3 words to describe the city that you currently live in, which words would you use?
The first one would be like Vancouver is known as Raincover as it rains a lot, but it's super awesome. The second thing is heaven of hikers because Vancouver is known for outdoor activities. And the third, it's the beautiful city I've ever seen in my entire life. What is the hobby or interest you have in your free time, or how do you?
Well, my favorite thing to do during the winter time is to take my snowboard up to Lake Tahoe and go snowboarding.
Oh, that's super exciting. I guess you're more into activities and sports.
Yeah, I mean, that's really the only sport that I like.
Okay.
What would you say you find most challenging about your academic program?
The thing is, like, I've been from India and the teaching style over there was a little bit different from what we have right now. The most challenging thing which I found like initially was getting used to the structure and getting used to the way it is being taught over here. What do you find most exciting about your academic program?
What I find most exciting about the Masters of Computer Science program is that you get to see a lot of young people coming together with diverse backgrounds and different experiences. The common denominator between everyone here is that we love programming and we love computer science, we love tech, we love innovation, and I'm really excited to see what some of the students from Curry College go on to do with their diverse background. Who is your childhood hero and why did you choose them?
So I've been watching lots of Bollywood movies like when I was in India. My childhood hero was Hrithik Roshan. Like, he's super awesome. He looks so amazing. And then he dances so well, and we all are in fact crazy about him.
I'll have to check him out.
Oh, seriously, you have to do that. He's super sexy. Was I allowed to say that? Which class has been your favorite at Northeastern and why is that?
My favorite class at Northeastern has been the algorithms class. Not because I inherently love algorithms that much, mainly because this was the class I was most skeptical about. It seemed like a really daunting class and I was like very anxious before I took it. And then I actually ended up doing pretty well in the class. For me, it kind of was like a way to prove to myself that I am able to accomplish something like master's level algorithms course.
I agree to that.
Tell me about your favorite TV show or book growing up and what was it about?
My favorite show has been and is Friends. Like, if you ever whenever I'm free, like, or whenever I'm not in my mood, I just switch it on and I get relaxed. Describe a place you go to and when you need to be alone.
So very close to my house, I have these old deserted quicksilver mines. Now, obviously there's no more mining, but when I want to have a moment alone, I just go and walk on those mining trails in the forest. And sometimes you can see some of the structures that they use during mining. When was your last trip and where did you go and why did you go there?
My last trip was to Victoria. I went there like a month ago. The reason why I went there was like we were recently done with our summer 2 course and it was we were so exhausted. Like, we thought we totally need a break, and then so we decided to go for 2 to 3 days trip to Victoria. Do you prefer a city life or country living, and why?
I think I like both, but I think the beauty of living in the Bay Area is that I don't have to pick between either. I can have my cake and eat it too. So I can be in San Francisco one day and then I can be in the mountains within 3 hours or be in the beach within 30 minutes if I want. So in that way, I think we're kind of lucky here in the Bay Area. Describe your favorite meal and what's on the table.
I'm foodie and I love to eat.
Me too.
But I would say like pasta are my favorite meal, like, and I do make it at home itself. So yeah, I find it very delicious. What's something you love about the current city or town you live in?
What I really love about living in San Jose, even though it's a difficult city to live in, it feels like we are kind of part of the rebellious crowd, and we're constantly pushing the boundaries and testing the limits and looking to the future. What is your favorite spot to study at on your campus?
Our tables are arranged in such a way that we can see the entire mountains and the water bodies at the same time, and it's super amazing. I sit there, like, I have a fixed spot at the campus in the class, and I always sit there. If you could solve any problem in the world, what would it be and why?
I would want to see homogeneity in the workplace be a relic of the past. The reason why I think that's important is because I want to sit in a meeting room and be surrounded by people who look like me. And I want to work in a company that values inclusion and diversity. And I think we're really ready for that. Oh, this is a really good question. Where do you, and I'm not going to say possibly, but where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Okay, I see myself graduated from Northeastern and getting placed in one of the cool company where, like, I love doing the work. So what is something you're looking forward to in 2021?
Oh man, besides leaving my room, I think I'm really looking forward to going to live music events, because that was one of my favorite things to do with my friends, was getting dressed up and then having dinner and then catching a show in the city, and I really miss doing that. What is the first thing you do when you get up in the morning?
The first thing which I do is check my calendar and see if I have any of the meetings today.
You're such a good student.
If you could get yourself anything, what would you get?
I would want to buy myself a cabin in the woods, because I love to go swimming in alpine lakes, even though it's really cold. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I think the best way to, like, start your day would be to wake up in a forest and go and swim in a really cold lake.
Oh, that's super adventurous.
How many books have you read so far this year?
I have not yet completed one also, because I'm not a type of person who likes to read so many books. Or else what I would do is I would just read the ebook of that. What is the thing you're most afraid of?
The thing I'm most afraid of is I don't want to live an unfulfilled life. I don't want to end up being in a place where I have regrets and so many things that I didn't get to do. What is one thing that you have always wanted to do?
So what I always want to do is have a break from this busy life. I want to go to a peaceful place, sit between the mountains and nature. I don't need any of the social media connection as well for a few days, though I won't be able to live for more than few days, I'm pretty sure for that. But yes, till then I will just enjoy peace and nature. I'd like to ask you, like, what is your least favorite beverage?
Everybody's gonna hate me when I say this. My least favorite beverage is tea, because I think it's so boring. It has no flavor, and honestly it just kind of tastes like soil to me. So yeah, like at our campus we used to have kombucha on tap, and so I would rather have that. So my last question for you is, what is your favorite pet's name?
First of all, I don't have a pet. I do love animals, but then I don't like to be so much around them. I love them, but it's just like high from like 5 meters away.
I also don't have any pets.
Oh, okay.